Simple Tales presents Momotaro, the Peach Boy, from Japanese folklore. Long ago, in a peaceful village nestled among green hills and flowing rivers, there lived an elderly couple. The old man spent his days gathering firewood in the mountains, while his wife washed clothes beside the river. Though they worked hard and lived contentedly, there was one sadness in their hearts. They had no children. One bright morning, as the old woman knelt beside the riverbank, she noticed something unusual floating downstream. It was a peach. But this was no ordinary peach. It was enormous, larger than any peach she had ever seen. The old woman carefully pulled it from the water. "What a wonderful fruit," she said. "My husband and I shall enjoy this tonight." She carried the giant peach home and placed it on the table. When her husband returned from the mountains, he stared at it in amazement. Together, they prepared to cut the peach open. But before the knife touched its skin, the peach suddenly split apart on its own. To their astonishment, a healthy baby boy emerged from inside. The couple could hardly believe their eyes. The child smiled warmly at them. "I have been sent from heaven," he said, "to be your son." The old man and woman were overjoyed. At last their wish had come true. They named the boy Momotaro, which means Peach Boy. Years passed, and Momotaro grew into a strong, kind and courageous young man. No one in the village could match his strength. Yet despite his abilities, he remained humble and respectful. One day, troubling news spread throughout the land. Far across the sea, a band of fearsome ogres lived upon a distant island. The ogres raided villages, stole treasures, and frightened innocent people. Many had tried to stop them. None had succeeded. When Momotaro heard these stories, he made a decision. "I will journey to Ogre Island," he declared, "and put an end to their cruelty." Though his parents worried for his safety, they knew they could not change his mind. Before he departed, the old woman prepared a bag of special millet dumplings. "They will give you strength on your journey," she said. Momotaro thanked them both and set out along the road. As he travelled through the countryside, he encountered a dog. The dog wagged its tail and approached him. "Where are you going, Momotaro?" asked the dog. "I am travelling to Ogre Island." The dog's ears perked up. "That sounds dangerous. May I join you?" Momotaro smiled. "If you will fight bravely, you may." He gave the dog one of his dumplings. The dog happily became his first companion. A short time later, they met a monkey swinging through the trees. The monkey heard of their mission and eagerly offered to help. Momotaro shared another dumpling. The monkey joined the growing band. Further along the road, they encountered a pheasant perched upon a branch. The colourful bird listened carefully to Momotaro's plan.
"I can scout from the sky," said the pheasant. "Allow me to come as well." Momotaro gladly agreed. And so the four companions continued their journey together. A brave boy, a loyal dog, a clever monkey, and a watchful pheasant. After many days, they reached the shore and crossed the sea. At last, the dark cliffs of Ogre Island rose before them. Smoke drifted from the ogre's fortress. The pheasant flew ahead and examined the stronghold. Returning quickly, he shared what he had learned. The walls were high. The gates were heavy. But the guards were careless. The companions formed a plan. The pheasant swooped down from above and distracted the guards. The monkey climbed over the walls and opened the gate. The dog charged forward with fearless determination. Momotaro led the way. The surprised ogres scrambled to defend themselves, but they had never faced opponents working together so well.
The battle raged throughout the fortress. Yet courage, loyalty, and cleverness proved stronger than brute force. At last, the ogre chief surrendered. He knelt before Momotaro. "We admit defeat," he said. "Please spare us." Momotaro considered his words. Then he lowered his weapon. "If you truly wish for mercy," he said, "you must promise never again to harm innocent people." The ogres agreed. They returned every treasure they had stolen and swore to abandon their wicked ways. Satisfied, Momotaro accepted their promise. The companions gathered the recovered treasures and sailed home. News of their victory spread quickly. Villagers cheered as the heroes returned. The old man and woman welcomed Momotaro with tears of joy. Their son had accomplished what no one else could, and he had done so not through strength alone, but through friendship, courage, and cooperation. From that day forward, peace returned to the land, and the story of Momotaro, the Peach Boy, was told throughout Japan for generations to come. Great achievements are rarely accomplished alone. With courage, loyalty, and trusted companions, even the most difficult challenges can be overcome. If you enjoyed this tale, please like, subscribe, and share Simple Tales. There are many more legends waiting